Okay, so this is Unit 7, Section 4, Part 2. All right, so we're doing the same thing. We need to multiply the 3 and the positive 16. So 16 times 3 is a positive 48. And then when we add, we need a negative 16. Okay, so I know 2 times 24 will give me 48, but does 2 plus 24 give me a negative 16? No. I know 3 times 16 will give me 48, but does 3 plus 16 give me a negative 16? No. I know 4 times 12 will give me 48. 4 plus 12 gives me a positive 16. So let's think about this. I need a positive 48 and a negative 16. So can I do this? If I multiply two negatives, I get a positive. When I add two negatives, I get a negative. So those are my factors. Okay? So keep your coefficient 3. So I have 3x minus 4, 3x minus 12. Can we simplify this binomial? No. Can we simplify this one? Yes. We can divide each term by 3. So 3 divided by 3 is 1x. Negative 12 divided by 3 is a negative 4. So here's how I factored that out. And let's check it. 3x times 1x. 3x times a negative 4. Negative 4 times 1x. Negative 4 times a negative 4. Simplify, like terms. And I get my same trinomial. Okay? All right, I want you to try 6 on your own because we're dealing with all positive numbers there, and I'm going to work it quietly. Okay, let's go to the next page. Guys, I'm going to have you try to work these two on your own. I'm going to be quiet, but I will work them on the board so you can see the process, okay? Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and look at 9 and 10. And what you see different here is our leading coefficient is a negative. So this is like when we did opposites when we were factoring out at the beginning, okay? So what we want to do is we want to do the opposite of this. So you're going to pull out that -1. And when you do that, each term inside this trinomial goes to its opposite. So the opposite of a -2 is a +2. Opposite of a -5 is a +5. Opposite of a -3 is a +3. Okay, and then we're going to do the exact same thing we've been doing. I'm just going to leave that -1 alone right now, okay? So, 2 times 3 is 6. So when we multiply, we need 6. When we add, we need 5. Okay? So, we have 1 times 6. 1 plus 6 is not 5. We have 2 times 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. So, bring down your coefficient A, plus 2. Bring down your coefficient A, plus 3. And then that -1 stays on the outside. Can't forget about it. Got to keep carrying it, okay? All right, let's simplify. That was already the simplest form. So we have -1, 1x plus 1, 2x plus 3. Okay? So, let's check this. When you check it, leave the -1 alone, and let's do our FOIL. So we have 2x squared plus 3x plus 2x plus 3. So we have 2x squared plus 5x plus 3. And then bring down that -1, and we're right back to this one right here. So it checks out. So the only difference when your coefficient A, or your leading coefficient, is negative, you got to do the opposite. Pull out that -1, and then each term inside that trinomial goes to its opposite. So I'm going to be quiet on this last one. I want you to try it on your own. And look up here if you get stuck. Okay guys, make sure you go back and check that factor, and when you check it, make sure that it either matches this polynomial or this one. And that's it for section 4.